Okay, so where we last left off was with Sanji joining the crew and the Straw Hat leaving the Baratier. And, at this point, Nami didn't actually steal the ship because she knows Luffy, because she knows that she already told Luffy her situation with Arlong, and that Luffy would probably come after her. So, Nami will ask Luffy to, bring her to Arlong Park so that she can face Arlong. Actually, no. She's gonna take one of the smaller ships that Don Krieg had and sail to Arlong Park by herself. And Luffy's gonna know about this. Everyone else is gonna question it. Till Luffy says it's alright. I already know what she's doing. We'll meet her there. Sanji's gonna be like that is a woman, and just try to make Luffy go after Nami faster. That's until Luffy smacks Sanji square in the face and says, "She's tough. We're gonna go trail behind her, but not as far, not close behind her. We're gonna wait a little bit so that Arlong doesn't get suspicious." Sanji is gonna reluctantly agree with this because he kind of sees the point in it. He's gonna be like, "Okay, let's go. Okay, let's wait, then go." So Luffy isn't being as friendly with his current crew right now because he knows that they aren't as efficient as they could be. He might teach Nami a little bit of observation and armament, but right now he's trying to focus on Zoro and Usopp since they're his main attackers. But he has them doing their own training, so he doesn't need to teach them right now. So right now he's gonna train Sanji, and Luffy knows Sanji isn't gonna use his hands, so Luffy's gonna use his feet. And when Luffy starts training with Sanji will think he's gonna have the advantage until Luffy starts pressing him and is with overwhelming speed, strength, and strategies. And at one point, Luffy is impressed where Sanji unconsciously activates observation and almost kicks him square in the face. But Luffy ends up just kicking Sanji in the face faster and knocking him out cold. And I'm gonna say it's been 30 minutes, and they did set sail. And Sanji wakes up to a hard slap from Luffy. And he's gonna be like, "Hey, what happened?" And Luffy says, "Oh, I knocked you out cold." Sanji's gonna be kind of embarrassed, and is gonna again. The same thing almost happened again, but Luffy isn't gonna knock him out cold. He's just gonna let Sanji hit him. And when Luffy's gonna be like, "Okay, observation training, let's go." And Luffy has his observation on at all times. And it's because he's a pirate, doesn't know what's gonna happen at all times. And when Sanji's actually attacking him, Luffy's dodging pretty good, since he doesn't think. First, he wasn't using observation because he thinks Sanji isn't really worth it, until he turns it on and is like he's trying harder. So I probably would have been hit by some of these. And on the crew so far, Zoro's the only one that could actually damage Luffy, since blades are the only thing that do damage him. And Luffy acknowledges this and is like, "Okay, Zoro, you're already doing your own training, so I'm gonna train Sanji still." And Usopp is actually doing a lot better in his sniping since he's progressing faster. One time he stopped training was at one point to take a break and eat, but he didn't even eat that much, so he's still a little hungry. And he also stopped to just hit Pearl with a lead star in the face. So in total, Usopp probably had about an hour of no training. Excuse me. But then, as that's happening, Usopp is actually doing a lot better by like he could dodge his shots better, and is actually trying to practice shooting long distance. And Luffy's gonna like this, and it's like, that's a lot of effort. And he's just doing this while fighting Sanji. Sanji's noticing Luffy isn't taking him seriously because he's like monitoring the others' training. And Sanji will try to get one up on Luffy by like pulling a dirty trick. That's when Luffy will like kick him in the ribs, almost breaking some of them. Sanji's gonna be like, fine, no more dirty tricks, and goes all out. Still can't land one hit on Luffy, can't even graze him. And that's when Luffy at one point will just grab Sanji's leg and throw him, saying, you're going to use the training dummies the Marines used and practice your kicks. But the catch is, Usopp is going to shoot at you, and you have to dodge them. Sanji's going to be like, okay, kind of nervous since he knows Usopp has observation now. Usopp is actually landing almost every hit on Sanji. The only way he's doing this is because he's going for Sanji's hands, and Sanji is trying to be careful with his hands. So he's making Sanji lose focus, yes. And Luffy's actually telling Zoro to attack him. Zoro's trying to, but he's still injured and isn't doing too well at all. And Luffy is like attacking Zoro instead, and Zoro just has to block. Luffy at one point does overwhelm Zoro and almost slice him. And Luffy cuts it from there, and that's when he looks out off his ship and says, looks like the Sea King wanting to welcome us. It's like that bull Sea King. And when he tries to rush the ship, Luffy just uses Conqueror's haki on it, and it just retreats back into the water. It doesn't retreat back in the water, it like sink, and Luffy will like tie some things around it and have it pull the ship faster. But when it does stop, it just swims away as fast as it can. After Luffy unties it, of course. But while Luffy and his crew are like walking through on the destroyed village, one of the fishermen is like, hey, get over here. Also, Johnny and the other guy are still with them. When the fisherman tells Luffy get over here, Luffy will do so and is like, hey, I see you have that ship. So, the way it works around here is you pay us your tax. And in the middle of that, Luffy's kind of angered because he realizes that the town's probably destroyed due to them not being able to pay their tax. So Luffy will like use like the black ornament haki on his hand, not like advanced regular. There's 4 stages of ornament: invisible, visible, the colored, advanced, then there's the invisible. Then there's the advanced invisible ornament. But Luffy will like use basic visible ornament and just stab the guy straight through the chest. And then he'll just like use his gum. Then he'll just like throw the body into the water away from where he was. And that's when Nojiko's gonna be like, hey, you know what you just did? Luffy's gonna be like, I know exactly what I just did. He's gonna be like, Arlong's gonna kill you. That's when Luffy says, my bounty's bigger than Arlong, and I know I can overpower that overgrown shark. Well, I don't know why I said overgrown shark, but I said it. And that's when Nobuchigo's gonna be like, oh, okay. And she'll take him to the village, and it's just gonna be like, so, what are you doing here? And Luffy's actually in front of like Gen, the leader of the village, and is like, one of my crewmates is here. And they're gonna be like, oh, who? He's gonna be like, oh, Nami. He's gonna be like, oh, I see. And Gen's gonna be like, you better be treating Nami well, or I'll kill you myself. Luffy said, if you even manage to kill me, if you can kill me, then you should be able to beat Arlong's whole crew by yourself. And that kind of puts Gen in a down mood. And Luffy's actually thinking, I feel so bad about this, because he knows he's just being serious for his crew, to know that they can't be lenient with everyone, and is like trying to just show them what his power is. And by the way, Luffy has like a dress shirt, like the collar, the white shirt with the collar, and he does wear his shorts and his sandals still. He's kind of looks like Shanks, so he still does look professional a bit. That's when one of the fishermen come to the village and say, which one of you killed my brother? That's when Nami is behind him and just knocks him out cold. Also, the guy with scurvy is actually doing a lot better, since he was able to get a lot more medical treatment on the Baratier. But that's when Luffy and his crew just walks straight into Arlong Park, and Arlong recognizes Luffy and instantly tells his henchmen, don't fight the one with the hat. Because he says this straight out, don't fight the one with the hat, he's gonna kill you. And they're surprised to hear Arlong say this, and Luffy will say, great fisherman pirate Arlong, former member of the Sun Pirates. Arlong will like hear that name and try to attack Luffy instantly by like using his teeth as like those gauntlets, but Luffy will like instantly like just jump at Arlong and just overpower him in terms of physical strength without even like using his devil fruit, haki, or anything. He'll just overpower him with pure brute strength. Arlong is surprised by this, and then when he tries to like crush Luffy's hand back, Luffy will instantly just like crush Arlong's hand and just say, today I collect 20 million berry bounty. I'm pretty sure that was Arlong's bounty at first. And then that's when he just knocks out Arlong and tells Zoro to carry, he tells Sanji to carry Arlong back to the ship, since Sanji actually finished up his fight relatively quickly by just like giving 2 quick kicks to the neck, which actually break the guy's neck and kill him. Zoro's fight is also finished faster, but he doesn't kill Hachi. I'll say that Luffy does know who Hachi is from talking to Jinbei. Zoro will just like put Hachi in a state that he doesn't need medical treatment. So he just politely asks Nojiko to treat him, that Hachi isn't a bad guy. He's just with the wrong people. Nojiko's gonna be like, fine, I'll do it. And she will like fix the town doctor will patch him up. And Nami didn't like do the thing where she stabs her arm. She knows Luffy could handle Arlong and isn't like panicking about it. Luffy actually got there before the rat-faced guy. So, when Arlong is tied up, is like on the ship, he doesn't try to struggle. He's like, I don't want to get beat again, so I'm gonna stay here and be peaceful. The rat-faced guy gets there. He sees Arlong Park is crumbling because Luffy ended up using Gum, like he used Gum Gatling and it shattered the whole tower. When he sees Luffy there, he's like, you're under arrest, Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy will just knock him out and to put Arlong on the ship, collecting 20 million berries. Then they leave the island with Nami officially joining the crew. Alright, this one leaving this part off. Like, subscribe. Notifications are optional. At least have it on personalized. Alright, have a good day, everyone. Also, part 6 soon. Goodbye.